Once, not twice, and never again, a peasant lay convinced that he was like to die. He lay there upon his straw pallet in his humble hovel lit by guttering candlelight, surrounded by his weeping children, his wailing wife, his muttering hedge witch, the bead-telling priest shaking his head and stroking his beard. And such was the pain in his belly that he was sure he was not long for this world. And because he wasn't sure that he was long for this world, well, the cosmos was sure he was not long for this world. And so up in heaven, St. Peter, by the pearly gates, spoke to St. Gabriel and said, "Archangel," he said, "Archangel, you hear that sound? You hear that sound? That is the sound of a peasant who is dying. Soon, soon, his soul will leave his body, and when it does, it will not come here. No, 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 for heaven is not for the likes of he. No, it is for the great and the good and the clean, above all the clean. And so it will be destined for the other place." And he was right, for down in the other place, Beelzebub, Satanas, Lucifer was gathering his demons. "Gather round," he bellowed. "You hear that? That is the sound of a peasant who is dying. When he dies, his soul will not go to heaven. Oh, no, 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 no. Rather, it will come to me. You must fetch the soul of the peasant. You," he said, pointing directly at the smallest of all the demons. "Me?" said the demon. "Yes, you! Go, fetch me that soul." And so the littlest demon skipped and hopped up the long stairs to the mortal world, and walked among us, and found the peasant's hovel with the guttering tapers, and the mumbling hedge witch, and the bead-telling priest, and the blubbering children, and the wailing wife. And there the peasant on the bed, and he thought to himself, what do I remember from demon school? Oh yes, no, I do remember what we had to do. The souls of the great and the good, they go to heaven, and so they come out of the mouth. But the souls of peasants are destined for, well, our regions, and so they come out of the other end, do they not? So I must position myself at the peasant's fundament with my soul bag, and wait. And that's what he did. He waited, and he waited, and he waited, and there on the bed the peasant writhed and writhed and kicked and bucked, for the pain was so intense. But, in fact, he was not about to die. Rather, he was suffering really from today we would call a mild bout of indigestion. Bad pottage, bad beer, who knows what it was, but the effects were on their way, and after a short space of time you could hear it, a distant rumbling like summer thunder, and then louder and louder, like a herd gathering speed of cattle or horses thundering. Louder and louder it grew, and there on his straw pallet, his knuckles whitened, his forehead sweating, he writhed and thrashed back to side with such tension, such a distended belly, when all of a sudden, the demon's bag was full to bursting. The demon tied it off, and with a yelp of delight sprang away to the mouth of hell and threw the bag down, 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 where it crashed onto the floor of hell and burst apart. There were demons running back and forth. What is that? Beelzebub gathered his demons around. "What in hell was that? You?" "Yes." "You know?" "Yes, I think I do. It was the soul of the peasant that you told me to go and get." "Be it known," said Beelzebub, "be it known that from this point forth, the souls of the peasantry, they may not go to heaven, but they will not come to hell either, because they stink." And so it's been. From this day onwards, it was the case that the souls of the peasants, the souls of the likes of, let's face it, you and me, well, they don't go to heaven, but they don't go to hell. Rather, the clerk who wrote the story down some 700 years ago, suppose they go to the land, he writes, of cocaine. A land that flows with milk and honey, and is a happy place. And one day, my friends, one day long from now, I hope I will see you all there.